Good morning, client number 101. This is Terry Soulchild MK, intuitive reader from New Zealand. It is morning time over here in New Zealand. We are in the height of our summertime. We also have a very busy period right now in our township. We have the Wine and Food Festival. Our region is very well known for wines, so it's a very busy day, and hopefully we won't get too much noisy sounds coming over our way in our direction, as we have a lot of helicopters flying around. So you requested a year-long reading, and thank you again for your request, and thank you so much for your understanding and also being a loyal client to my channel. And apologies for the confusion, I do have two channels. One channel, which is my original YouTube channel, I really don't use at all. So I have changed my channel if you choose to resubscribe again. Okay, well, what looks like quite an entire chaos of mess with cards here. I'm doing the 12 house reading for you. It's an astrological spread, so it's going to cover all areas of your life. In the middle, there are some cards that I decided to add as extra clarification and also extra messages for you, especially along the lines of love in your life. Okay, well, I'm going to be starting off in the first house, which is all about you. It's all about beginnings and starts. It's also about how you identify yourself in regards to the next 12 months of your life. Interesting, the first card that came out is the Angel of Earth, self-made. Now she is, or should I say, she represents the earth signs. So she is my version of the Queen of Pentacles. And I do know that you are a Capricorn, and so Capricorns are earth signs. So this is definitely you showing up in your own reading. So the card beside it, the message beside it, is imagination. This really means to be creative. You are a creative person. To create anything in your life, you are going to be creating some wonderful things. Whatever you are thinking, be aware of your thoughts in the next 12 months. You really need to sort of be quite open to the unknown, so to speak, or don't be too controlling in the sense of what you want to plan out, because planning may not be on high agenda for you in the next 12 months. Imagination, being creative with what you want to identify yourself and how you want to be perceived by others in the next 12 months. You're going to be very, I just got guarded. You may be guarded in the sense of how you're going to make these inner changes in yourself and how you wish to appear to the outside world. So it's a very beautiful image of the violet. Some people call it a pansy, but it's a violet, and so the colour itself is a very spiritual colour in the sense of intuition, third eye, and really being aware of your spiritual guidance right now in the next 12 months. Be guided by spirit, allow yourself to open up and to be more aware of the guidance that you are going to obtain from your spirit guides and for those loved ones that have passed on into spirit. The next area of life is the house number 2, which is your values in your beliefs, what you value in money. This is also your day-to-day job. And so, interesting, you've got the energy of holding pattern, divine timing. So if you are thinking of changing your career or feeling a little bit stuck or just feeling like things aren't quite right for you, then go with that feeling. The message beside it is a dialogue. So dialogue is almost like the thoughts in your head. What is it? What is your beliefs in the sense of what do you value in regards to a career, a job, more so a job, what you earn, how you earn your money, how you value things in your life. So you may be finding that you may be stuck in how you are feeling in the sense of your belief and what you've always been taught in regards to values with money making. But I just feel that things are going to be divinely timed for you. Things will happen when they should be happening, or as they let them unfold as they should. Having the owl here, all about wisdom, all about insight. So you already have the know-how of when it comes to your money and earnings in the next 12 months. But don't be surprised if things are going to be more slow and steady, more so than anything abruptly changing in that area of life. Interesting too, because the two cards in the center for extra messages, um, you got new career coming in, but it actually came in reversed. So this tells me that things are being stalled or held, or you're not really focused this year in making any changes in regards to your career or life direction with work in the next 12 months. I wanted a clarification card, and it came out reversed as well, and it's sentimental feelings. So when it came out reversed, I thought, well, you don't really put a lot of focus into, you don't really get emotionally attached to your jobs, is what I was picking up with. So it's really going to be quite a quiet, steady process. It's not going to be the main focus, is really what I want to get across to you in the next 12 months when it comes to your career. Okay, well, moving on to the third house of communications at a local level in regards to your neighbourhood, where you reside, siblings, people that you are close to, educational matters, learning, training, so forth. And so the message that came out, it came out reversed, and it's the Ten of Earth, feeling secure with life and content with loved ones, value security. So when it came out reversed, I felt that there may be a little bit of insecurity surrounding you in this year in regards to how you deal with others in your life, especially those that are closely surrounding you. The message beside it is reflection. So you may be just reviewing in your mind in the next 12 months in regards to the day-to-day activities, the communications that you have via email, phone, or with others closely around you. I just feel that you are reviewing things when it comes to gaining security and communications with those that are closer to home to you than those that live at a distance. So just be aware of a lot of reflection time, a lot of thinking time. You're really sort of trying to secure communications in a sense where it's not going to drag you down or make you feel stressed when it comes to the next 12 months. So when it comes to home and family, and your foundations in the next 12 months, my dear, you've got the energy of gentleman responsibility. This is my version of the Emperor energy. So I feel like there is quite a controlled situation in your home environment. It's almost like you've got things under control, well organised. There's not a lot that sort of gets you frazzled in your home environment. There may even be an older person in your life that has had a strong influence on how you create your foundations in your life, as well as what I'm picking up with. So this could be a father figure, this could be a male that is older than you, this could be someone that it could even be a landlord, it could even be someone that you hold in great esteem or you have had a lot of respect for. I do get a picture of a mature man, so if you have a photo of a relative that has passed on, this could be them that could be protecting you in your home environment. Interesting, the message beside it is judgment. Interesting image here. So judgment is just being aware of things being renewed in a home environment and in your foundations in the next 12 months. It's not so much about feeling judged by others or judging yourself and where you live and where you reside. It's more about things being renewed from the past to make or to bring to life again. So don't be surprised if there's going to be an older, mature man entering your life or is already in your life or has a strong influence in regards to how you build your foundations or how you have built foundations. This could be coming back round for you. So just be aware of that sort of energy. If it's not a mature man in your life or has been in your life, this could be simply you being more organised or thinking of ways to be more productive in the home environment. Okay, when it comes to The fifth house of creativity, children, romance in your life. You've got the energy of justice, fair play. So you may be finding when it comes to the fun things in life and how you create things, it's almost like you are really the um, you're the compromiser. You're the one that likes to be 50-50 with everything when it comes to fun and with your children, with your child, and with any romantic interests. You like things to be straight down the middle, is what I'm picking up here. With the Justice Pass, it can mean legalities surrounding a situation either to do with a child or with a romantic partner, but I feel this is more about being fair and just in your life when it comes to creating love and creating a stable environment for your child in your life. The message beside it is flow. So flowing with whatever comes into your life, and forgive me, my dear, I have forgotten the messages on the back of these cards. They do have messages. So I will read the messages for you. So I will backtrack for you. Apologies for that. So for the fifth house, your message is the more I practice owning my power, the better I am at moving with the flow of life. So kind of like what I was just saying anyway. So backtracking to your fourth house of home and family. Sorry about this, my dear. With the judgment message, it's got judgment robs me of witnessing everyday miracles. I am open to loving myself enough to be me. So maybe you are feeling controlled in a home environment. Maybe you're wanting to have more freedom. That may be a possibility for you. Backtracking to the third house of communications, the message behind reflection. A moment alone with my thoughts reveals the purest reflection of my mind. I am guided and supported by the clarity of vision of my true nature. Interesting message there for the house of communications and gaining more security in your life. Having some time out, possibly in nature. Backtracking to the second house of earned income and security and value. The message was dialogue, and the message on the back, dialogue is the key to inner peace. Symptoms and stress give me an opportunity to reconnect to the divine wisdom of my body and life. Interesting, my dear, when it comes to your values and earning the coin, the dollar. And for the first house, which I first started, and forgive me, my dear, with imagination, the message behind it is in order to succeed, I must imagine myself healthy or as someone who has already overcome a challenge. I picture a successful resolution in my mind and then observe its appearance in my life. Okay, moving on now from the fifth house to the sixth house of day-to-day activities, day-to-day routines, whether it's work or at home. You've got energy of drive, move in the direction of your dreams. So there could be some plans ahead for you in the next 12 months when it comes to setting up some new routines or perfecting routines already in your life. When it comes to work and personal life situations, you may be finding that you are determined to push forward in those areas or in that area of life. The message beside it is centered, balance. The message on the back, when I stay in the moment and focus on what is at hand, I not only feel more fulfilled, but I also preserve and enhance the infinite potential of my body and life for healing and wholeness. So yes, I do feel like you may be, what's the word for it? Almost like transforming your life in some way, shape or form in regards to a routine or routines in your life, but you really are pushing forward for this. You're not sort of giving up, so to speak, in the next 12 months when it comes to your routines and day-to-day activities in your life. It's almost like you're really wanting to just be more productive in that area of life. Moving on now to relationships. In your life, the seventh house of partnerships. Also, it is the house of how you deal with partnerships, relationships in your working life. And also, it also has to do with open enemies, enemies that could be quite like the competitiveness when it comes to how you relate to others. So you've got the energy of mentor, guidance. So I feel that you're going to be strongly, divinely guided in this year when it comes to anything to do with relating with others, especially in a intimate setting, and also wanting to build foundations and long-term partnerships in your life, whether it be in work, friendships, also working and personal relationships. This is also an energy where you may be quite traditional in the way that you like to be romanced, with the way you like to have partnerships. You may be finding that you're going to stick to tradition this time and not sort of veer off the path. The message beside it is living. Beautiful image. So the message on the back when it comes to relationships, I think of living as the process of painting a masterpiece. Every breath, experience and intention adds to the beauty of my blank canvas. The vibrancy of the colours of life are evident when I cherish myself unconditionally. So having that love for yourself, having the confidence, having the assertiveness to know that you're going to be divinely guided, and please, please, please believe in what you're picking up, especially with those that those people that you could be attracting yourself to, or they be attracting to you. Just believe on what you're picking up with others, and your life is for living, and especially loving yourself, unconditional love for the self. Now, I did pick some cards for you in regards to romance and love in your life, the energies coming in for you. I ended up picking 3. The first one is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And so we have already spoken to each other in regards to this sort of situation. And so you are already fully aware of this, and you have this pretty much under control. The next energy that came out is heart flow. If your heart has been broken, allow yourself to bathe in the cooling, healing water of your own tears. Your tears will release the burdens you are still carrying. Vulnerability is a path to healing. Heart flow, my dear. That was another energy that came in for you. And the last one was strong heart, self-confidence, but it actually came in reversed. So I feel that there is still more work needed in regards to how you gain security and allowing a more stronger love and a more long-term love energy into your life. The carnelian energy is a very creative energy. It's an energy that is quite protective as well in saying that. So you're going to find that there's probably more work needed in regards to gaining more confidence in how you deal with the opposite sex and how you deal with keeping long-term relationships in your life. Okay, moving on now to the 8th house of other people's resources. It is the house of transformation. It is ruled by Scorpio and also Pluto. Big transformations, other people's money, inheritances, anything that's quite dark, not so much dark, but raw in regards to sex, intimacy. It's the real deep, gritty stuff, so to speak, the energies. So in your 8th house, we do have Pluto in your sign of Capricorn, transiting your sign. And so you've been going through a lot of changes, whether it's been internal or external. There has been a lot of changes happening for you, and it's almost like at times you've just wanted to take a breath instead of being in this chaos and the energies that you may be picking up with yourself and your environment and with others. So the energies that came out for you was the Sun, happy situation. So it came up in the upright position. So things are actually looking up for you in regards to any changes, big changes that you're wanting to make in the next 12 months. I do feel that there could be things being exposed or highlighted, so just be aware of things coming out into the open, some truths being shown to you. The message beside it is purpose. So there is a divine purpose here. Beautiful image here of this tree. The message on the back, I discover the meaning of purpose of life in the process of overcoming difficulties with dignity, courage and faith. I am on purpose. So knowing that you are here for a reason, other people are in your life to teach you the lessons to help you grow in your life. So this is all about growth, even though the tree looks like it's about to sort of go into hibernation. So you may have been feeling like you have been in hibernation when it comes to making any changes in your life. But you're going to find that this could even be after winter, winter time that which you are sort of coming out of, but I'm not sure because where you live, you don't really have the seasonal changes, if I'm correct there. So just be aware of what you are exposing yourself to or laying yourself out open in regards to other people and transformation in your life. I just pick up that you're going to be more authentic in order for you to be more um, truer to yourself and to be the person that you really want to become, especially when it comes to having a meaning in life. Moving on now to the ninth house of higher learning, overseas travel, spiritual belief. You've got the energy of the romantics, love and desire, and the message beside it is feel. So this is my version of the lover's energy. So this could be about an emotional decision that you may need to make in the next 12 months. This could be to do with a passion that you want to pursue. This could be in learning something new. This could be traveling to places where you are going to be feeling quite emotional about in regards to going back to old places and having closure on certain situations in your past. But it is also the energy of love. So you may be finding that there may be a potential for a relationship or a connection in the next 12 months from someone that is not is from a different culture, could be possibly from a different country even. So there is potential for that. The message on the back is feel. Okay, so if I want to heal, it is essential for me to feel I am safe in my heart, feeling relaxed. So yes, just like I said before earlier on about what you are feeling and picking and sensing up with others, please believe what you are picking up on, and just be aware that this could be a year where you're really going to go really deep within yourself in regards to being more authentic with yourself and with the world around you. So very interesting there, my dear, when it comes to the ninth house. When it comes to spirituality, you may be finding that your intuition is going to be coming in quite strongly for you. Your feelings is your is your way of unlocking some insights and wisdom for you in the next 12 months. When it comes to career and your reputation in the next 12 months, you've got the energy of poise, personal power, but it came in reversed, my dear. So there could be some more work needed in regards to how you can love yourself and get to a place in your life where you can start accepting yourself for who you really are and really believing in your potential that there is a purpose for you in this life. When it comes to work, a career direction, I just feel that you may be finding that you're not putting a lot of focus on it this year. You may be finding that you may be a little bit insecure where you want to go or how you want to improve on yourself or your working environment or even your direction. But I just feel like there is a quietness, or it's just been in the background. It's going to be sort of in the background. It's not going to be too much of a focus for you in this year. The next message beside it is discovery. Interesting. The message on the back, the source of darkness is the denial of light. Owning my power and embracing love's unconditional presence releases the suffocating hold of fear. Now is the time for my awakening. So you may have already been in a place where you haven't put a lot of focus on your direction with career. You may be finding that things may be more awoken to you as the summer months or as May or June come in for you. But I do feel that you've just got to take time out in nature to really feel, is this the right job for me? Is this the right career direction for me? But I just keep getting this is going to be more in the background for you. It's not really a main focus for you in the next 12 months. When it comes to the 11th house of friendships and dreams, hopes, dreams and wishes, you've got the energy of the youth of water, empathy and charm. So this is my version of the Knight of Cups. So it may be through friendships that you actually meet a potential partner or a connection that could become quite a strong bond for you in the next 12 months. This could be a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or they may have quite an emotionalness about them, or it's almost like you connect on an emotional level with them. This could just simply be more harmonious friendships. Your friendships may be on more of a harmonious level, or just the people in general, your hopes, dreams, and wishes. You may be finding that there's going to be more abundance coming your way in regards to um, harmony, the feel good vibe, making life a lot more fun and abundant for you. The message beside it is love. Love, love, love. The message on the back: love is the subtle web that maintains connections. I am a spirit of pure love. So I do feel that when it comes to your friendships, hopes, dreams, and wishes, you really are going to have passion in your life, or need more passion when it comes to connections and people that you will be meeting or coming across your path. There could be a potential for someone that you can form a close connection to. It may be male or female. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about love, but you are going to be making some strong connections. And I feel that whatever you want to do when it comes to anything that you're dreaming of for the future, for the next 12 months, you need to be passionate about it. When it comes to the 12th house of endings, closures, hidden enemies in your life, things that that you may not even be aware of. This could also be spiritual energies, vibrations. You've got the energy of the Nine of Air. Destructive thoughts will keep you stuck. Seek help from a trusted person, healing or worries. Well, lucky for you, my dear, this actually came in reversed. So I feel that you have actually overcome a lot of this. You've sort of ridden in the storm, so to speak. You're coming out the other side now. I feel that you really are trying to improve on yourself, improve on your situation. I know there is a bit of soul searching going on with you, but that's actually a good place to be in, because it helps you to open up and to be more open to the mysteries of life in a good sense, in a good way. The energy beside it, or the message, is peace. Well, how beautiful is that? The message on the back: willingness to change is my path to inner peace. I am now ready to unconditionally forgive. And interesting, it says unconditionally forgive, because there is another message in the middle that I'm going to bring up to you in a moment, all about forgiveness. So I feel that when it comes to any closures or endings in your life, it's not going to be as drastic or as heart aching as it probably once was. It's almost like you are learning the lesson. You're willing to forgive some situations because it actually helped you grow in regards to love or anything that really challenged you in the last year or even before that. So with the forgiveness card, it did actually come up for you. It actually came up reversed. So in its upright position, you've got, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So I feel that you have been working quite strongly with forgiveness. I feel that you have actually, you have a personality where you can actually move on. You can actually detach yourself from feelings. But in saying that and detaching from your feelings, I do feel that feelings are really going to play a big part of your life in the next 12 months when it comes to knowing what's right for you, what direction to go down, the people that you connect with, the ones that you know are going to be long term, and the ones that you can just simply say goodbye to in a hurry. So you've done a lot of work with forgiveness. You're really quite a compassionate lady. You're a compassionate soul, should I say. You have a lot of potential to really get some dreams planned and some goals setting goals. I feel that you are a natural goal setter. I feel that you're in a quandary right now. Soul searching is a good thing for you. Being out in nature, just going with the flow, just allow things to happen and sort of lessen the control in regards to how you control situations or feeling like you're being controlled by others. Just go with the flow this year, my dear, and you've done quite a bit of work on yourself. I do feel that work is going to be not going to be much of a major for you. It can come and go for you. You're not really too focused on that. When it comes to To communication, yes, there may be something to do with communications with others at a local level. Maybe there's um, a bit of insecurity on your part or on their part, but things can be worked out when it comes to close connections in your life. I feel that you're going to be divinely guided this year when it comes to other people and big changes happening for you. I feel that things are going to be more positive for you, and there is a purpose. You know, you have a purpose here. It's almost like um, I just feel that you're going to be exposing yourself and being more authentic, being more of your truest self in order to gain more happier and positive situations when it comes to other people and connections with money and connections with changes, big changes in your life, any challenges. When it comes to the love energy in your life, yes, there is still insecurities there, but you need to flow with any love energies, and with unrequited love, you already know the situation. You have moved on, and you have learned the lessons. So there we go, my dear. I hope that was of some help to you. And it is a very long reading, but hey, you are well worth it, and I value you as a client. Please take care of yourself, and I may see you next time. Bye for now.